Hi everyone. This video wasn't planned. It's not a normal part of the series of Together We Awaken, Finding Light in the Dark. It's not necessarily part of that podcast series, but in a way it kind of is because it's relevant. I spent a great deal of time with people today, hearing and witnessing their stories, their hardship, the challenges that they're encountering moving through the times that we are in. It's been rough for a lot of people. It's been rough for me. And I went on a solo hike afterwards, going into a walking meditation with my guides, the very same earth and spirit allies who co-create and will hold the hearth, a healing circle, a group healing circle with me. And I received a clear message from them as I was tracking into the energies of the collective. And also, so I'm going to share that. And also, I want to offer you something really sweet that is from the deepest part of my heart. So if you've been feeling tired, confused, disconnected from spirit, unsure who to trust, or even whether you can trust yourself, this is for you. So take a breath with me. I'm with you. I'm with myself. And just let your shoulders drop. Be here with me as you take another breath. Just be here. And you're going to see my eyes move a bit because I have notes. I journaled. So right now, there is a deep longing for connection, for harmony in relationships, for closeness, for safety. But some of what you thought would bring healing may have left you feeling more alone. You might be wondering where the love went in your relationships and elsewhere, or if you truly ever had it. There's a lot of rupturing in relationships right now, but rupture is often part of realignment. And sometimes disconnection is how the soul calls us back home. So there's nothing wrong with you. You're remembering what soul level resonance really feels like. There is ancestral grief rising in so many of us. You might be feeling that things don't even, or these emotions that you're feeling aren't even yours, or you're wondering where on earth they're coming from. I personally go through waves of grief, just out of the blue, unprovoked, start crying. I'm hearing this from a lot of people that they're feeling sadness, anger, old fears, deep emotional waves, and they don't understand why or where it's coming from. It's sacred work, though. You're clearing what your ancestors didn't have the space or the tools to heal. You're helping to release old pain that is stored in your lineage, and it's okay if it feels overwhelming. I know that it does. It has felt overwhelming for me. And there are moments I actually catch myself thinking, oh my God, I cannot take another month of this. How long is this going to go on? And this is a this is a period. This is not just 1 month. March was very intense. And then it's feeling like what I'm sensing is we're going to go through waves. Okay, we get a break and we go in for another, and we get a break and we go in for another. It's not forever, it is temporary. And you're not doing this alone. Talk to other people. You'll hear they're in it too. There's also this quiet exhaustion underneath of it all, a fatigue that doesn't come from necessarily doing too much, but from holding too much, from trying to be steady in a world that's shaking beneath our feet. You might be trying to do things the right way, but your soul is guiding you onto a new path, one that isn't built on effort and pushing through. It's about alignment and trust. um, there's a heaviness around hope right now. Maybe you're feeling distant from your faith, your vision, or even your own inner light. But I promise you this: your hope is not gone. Your light is not gone. It may feel buried or dimmed or hidden behind old pain, but it's still there. Your light has never left you. It will never leave you. Um, your inner knowing is still intact, even when the world feels loud and confusing, even when you don't know which way to turn, even when you're questioning everything. There is still a deep, quiet wisdom within you that is always available. Trust it, even now. It might require some time in stillness and silence, as I've said in a prior video. It's still being asked of us. I'm having to do this a little more than I had been in months prior, but it helps. It really helps. I sense that there's a lot of resistance in the collective to the change that our souls have already chosen. We've all been asking for transformation. We've all been praying for something different, for a shift, for something we've dreamed of. But in order to receive that, we have to let go of what's not in alignment with it, with what's blocking it, with what's of a lower resonance than the thing that's wanting to come in. I know that it's scary to let go of what's familiar, of what you've known, of what you've carried with you for a long time, especially when the old stories still feel like home. And if you're trying to force things to be the way that they used to be, you're creating more suffering. And so the invitation right now is to soften and let go. My mentor was just saying to me the other day, just let everything fall. Just let it get out of the way and let it fall. You don't have to hold it all up. Trees are just falling all around me. All around me. Just almost every day, there are several trees falling around me. You may have seen the videos of me on Instagram where I was showing you where I always walk. Like it's to the point now where it's almost impossible to navigate the woods close to where I live in this place where people go to walk, to hike. Wow, is it ever an outer reflection of what's going on inside? Um, oh my gosh, sorry for all the ums. I'm just recording this unplanned, but see if you can soften and trust that what's falling away really, really is making space for something that's going to benefit you greatly in the long term. And finally, um, ah, someday I'll stop with the ums, but until then, I feel this collective ache, this quiet suffering that so many of us are carrying in secret. The fear, the sleeplessness, the middle of the night grief. If you've been holding it all in, trying to stay strong, know that you don't have to. Let yourself cry. Beat some pillows with your fists. Access the emotion that you're carrying and let it move. And know that you are not alone in this and you're not weak. You're in a holy initiation. So let's breathe together for a moment. Let's slow down and I'll ground so I don't keep umming you. What can you do about all of this? This is the offering from deep in my heart, the soul calling I have been preparing for decades. You gather around the fire. You let yourself be held. You stop carrying it all by yourself. And that's why I created the Hearth, a group healing circle. And this is the invitation I extend to you. So it's not just a group healing session. It is sacred space. It's intimate. It's deeply held. And I'm not the only one holding it. These circles are co-led with the beings who came through in my meditation today. The earth, the sun, the moon, the waters, the winds, several great mountains of Peru and Hawaii, the Atlantic Ocean, the Huascar and Inkari lineages, my teacher and her teacher, Mary, Jesus, Kuan Yin, the archangels, animal allies. The circle is held by something much greater than I. And this is the real deal. I have been facilitating healing for almost 18 years. I was a somatic psychotherapist for 17. I've been a devoted student of the Andean mystical tradition for over 9, a Reiki master since 2009, and an integrated energy therapy master practitioner since 2016. And I've been given the gift of seeing people at the level of soul, of helping them reintegrate the parts of themselves that fragmented through trauma, loss, or early experiences that were too much to hold at the time, of even healing ancestral trauma. And this is what happens at the Hearth. We come together not to fix ourselves, but to remember who we are and reclaim wholeness. We move through the death, rebirth process with more grace and less isolation, to heal in community, because healing is amplified when we are witnessed. Before our first full Hearth session on May 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, New York City time, I am offering a donation-based circle, just like the Hearth. It is the Hearth. So you can experience this space for yourself with no pressure. You can find out what it is, what it feels like before you commit to paying full price. You can pay what feels aligned via Venmo. I'll put my Venmo, what do you call it? I don't know what that's called. That thing that I'll put the address for where you can pay me on Venmo down in the comments or in the description. And in return, I will ask for your reflections, a suggestion, a testimonial, or simply your truth about how the experience moved you. So I'm looking for real, honest feedback, and the donation can be whatever you're comfortable with. If you're ready to join, The May 5th session, it's a Monday night. Go to AlisonBruner.com and use the code WELCOME for $50 off. Because you don't have to walk this path alone. Come sit by the fire. Come home to yourself, among friends, among fellow journeyers. Come to the hearth. It would be such an honor to hold this space and facilitate healing for you. Thank you, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
And I'm back because I forgot to tell you the dates for these extra hearth sessions that I scheduled. Oh my goodness, it's been such a long day and it's been such an intense several months. Forgive me. Okay, let me look at my calendar and I will tell you. So these are the donation based sessions I set up so that you can see what the hearth is like and decide whether you want to commit to future paid sessions. Okay, so Tuesday, the 22nd at 6:30. It's probably going to be 75 minutes. I will assess in these first two donation based sessions whether that's an appropriate amount of time, and it's limit 8 people. And then the other one is going to be Saturday, April 26th at 10:30 a.m. So you're going, if you want to come, go to AlisonBruner.com and go to my contact page and just send me a message and say, I'm in. Please sign up only if you are committed to coming, since I have to limit this to 8. I don't want to go over that number because I want this to be an intimate and safe place for people. If it gets too large, it can feel unwieldy, and some people tend to feel like they're disappearing energetically. Maybe in the future we can add more, but for now, again, those dates are Tuesday, April 22nd at 6:30 to 7:45, and Saturday, April 26th at 10:30 to 11:45. Go to AlisonBruner.com. I'll put that below in the box. And go to my contact page and let me know you'd like to attend. Make sure you send me, I think it'll already ask you though, your name and your email address, and I'll sign you up. And that way you can bypass the whole payment system. Okay, I'm really going now. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you on the next episode of from, oh my goodness, let's just call it a night. Together we awaken. Yes. See you on the other side.